A very beautiful morning from every corner of the country that you're watching our news from. As of today, the news that are hitting the headlines all over the country is in regards to a school that has burnt down in Nyeri County, where students burned beyond recognition. Honorable Raila Odinga, together with Rigathi Gachagua, have joined the country at large to mourn the loss of 17 students that burned beyond recognition at the said school. Condolences are being extended to the 17 pupils who tragically lost their lives in a fire at Hillside, Endarasha Academy in Kieni, Nyeri last night. National Police Service spokesperson Resila Onyango confirmed the incident with the Star. They said 14 other students sustained injuries. One of the dormitories housing the students was razed down, killing the 17. The scene has been preserved awaiting the homicide team. All response teams were sent to the scene to help the situation. Parents and guardians of the pupils have also been alerted. Leaders have taken to their social media accounts to send their condolences messages for the victims and the families affected. Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua says, "I have learned with deep sadness the tragic death of pupils of Hillside and Endarasha Academy in a fire incident in Kieni constituency, Nyeri County. We join the families, the school, and the rest of the country in mourning these young departed souls. We pray for a quick recovery of the survivors of this inferno. May God grant the families the fortitude to bear the loss. We ask schools to enforce safety and security measures as outlined by the Ministry of Education and other agencies to avert such incidences." That is the message from Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. Honorable Raila Odinga has also sent out his condolences messages, and this is what he had to say. "My heartfelt condolences goes out to the families, friends, and school fraternity who have lost loved ones in the devastating fire tragedy at Hillside Endarasha Academy. May God grant them all strength during these difficult moments and a swift recovery for those injured." President William Ruto has also sent out his condolences messages. He says, "Our thoughts are with the families of the children who have lost their lives in the fire tragedy at the Hillside Endarasha Academy in Nyeri County. This is devastating news. We pray for the speedy recovery of the survivors. I instruct relevant authorities to thoroughly investigate this horrific incident. Those responsible will be held to account. The government, under the Ministry of Interior and coordination of the national government, is mobilizing all the necessary resources to support the affected families." Sports CS Kipchumba Murkomen joined by saying this: "I am deeply saddened by the devastating news this morning of a fire incident at Hillside Endarasha Academy in Kieni constituency, Nyeri County, which has claimed the lives of at least 17 pupils. My heartfelt condolences and prayers go out to the families, friends, and the entire school community affected by this terrible loss. I stand with all those affected by this tragedy and wish the survivors a quick recovery. May the souls of the departed rest in eternal peace." Speaker Honorable Moses Wetangula message also comes in, and he says, "I join the nation in mourning the tragic and the unfortunate death of the pupils of Hillside Endarasha Academy, Kieni, Nyeri County, who died in an unfortunate fire incident. Our prayers are with the families, the institution, and the rest of the nation. As we seek God's guidance in managing the laws, we ask the authorities to step in and investigate the cause of the tragic incident. May the young departed souls rest in peace." Now, as I finish, the last message is from Honorable Governor Anne Waiguru of Kirinyaga County, together with Kimilili Member of Parliament Didmas Barasa. And Waiguru says, "One cannot express the distraught we feel over this unfortunate, premature and painful death of our children at Hillside Academy Endarasha. It's a dark day. May God be the strength of their families, for He does not leave us in this life nor abandon us in death." And Didmas Barasa concludes by saying, "I am deeply saddened by the tragic fire at Hillside Endarasha Academy in Nyeri County, which claimed the lives of 17 young pupils. My heart breaks for the families who have lost their beloved children, and we extend our deepest condolences to them during this unimaginable time of grief. I also pray for the speedy recovery of the 14 pupils who sustained injuries and are receiving treatment. May they find strength and healing in the days to come. Our thoughts and prayers are with the entire school community and the affected families." As we speak, it's one of the most tragic incidents that has happened in this country this year. Having 17 young souls depart because of a fire tragedy is something that we cannot comprehend as a country. But all we can say as Celeb Corner KE is that we wish quick recovery to those that have been injured, and we send our deepest condolences to the families that have lost their loved ones. As I always say, inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi rajiun. Mwenyezi Mungu azilaze roho zao mahala pema peponi pasipo na bugdha. Tuungane katika video zetu zijazo.